When I was a teenager, there was a comic strip called Love Is. It was a one-frame comic featuring a young couple who defined love. For instance, love is a warm and wonderful feeling. Love is laughing at the same old joke. Or, love is when he walks you to your car. They were cute and even good relationship builders, but a bit lacking in the core components of committed love. For that, we turn to 1 Corinthians 13, known as the love chapter. Listen closely to 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels and have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that can move mountains but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames but have not love, I gain nothing. We may do all kinds of things that impress other people. It may even be super spiritual, like having faith to move mountains. But every great deed done without love is of no value. It's empty and bankrupt, just a noisy, annoying distraction. Robust, committed love is spelled out in the verses that follow. Love is patient. It's slow to lose patience in trying situations. It melts away the impatience and frustration that so often hampers us. Love is kind. A kind person is of the mind to help others and does so with tender-heartedness and consideration. It does not envy, no boiling over with jealousy for what it doesn't have, whether that's your neighbor's truck, vacation, or spouse. It does not boast, meaning that it doesn't brag and strut. Look at me. Look how great I am. I am so much better than you. It's not proud. Love is not filled with arrogance and its own importance. A proud person is never satisfied with loving and admiring themselves. It does not dishonor others by being rude and disrespectful to them. Love is not self-seeking. Self-seeking is disordered love. You go to a party and you love popularity more than you love friendship. You love money more than you love using it to help others. And ultimately, you love self more than you love God. And how about these? Love is not easily angered. Love isn't touchy. Being hot-tempered usually involves making snap judgments, blaming others, and refusing to give a second chance. It keeps no record of wrongs. In anger, you make accusations and bring up past wrongs. Godly love forgives and refuses to keep track. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It's normal to be happy when an enemy is guilty or caught in a sin. Love is happy in the virtue of others, not in their wrongdoing. It always protects. This doesn't mean that we excuse wrongdoing. It means that we strengthen what's weak and we shield what's vulnerable. It always trusts. Again, this doesn't mean that we're naive or undiscerning. It means that we're ready to look for the best, to give the benefit of the doubt. Love always hopes. It remains steadfast during difficult times. We hold in trust for others what they can't yet hold for themselves. We seek to reflect hope back to them until they can believe it, until they can live grounded in God's love. It always perseveres. Love doesn't quit or give up. Love lasts. God's type of love will consistently seek what is best for someone. It's not on again, off again, no matter what difficulties come. You might ask, how could anyone practice this kind of love? It just seems too demanding, if not downright impossible. Well, love is not just a decision that you make moment by moment, but our key spiritual insight reminds us that authentic love comes from an overflow of God's work within us, which means as Christians, we have the indwelling of God's Spirit, which transforms us into the image of Christ and fills us with His love. Christians best influence the world as we live this sacrificial love. It's the most effective way to change the world. Parents express this kind of love by staying up all night when their children are sick, or working 2 jobs to pay for school expenses, and by sacrificing their own desires for the sake of their children's. God's kingdom gives itself away in love, exactly what God did for us. Whether that's showing love to a child, a neighbor, or even an enemy. As His followers, filled with His Spirit, we live in love.